everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm still here in this bar among the Anarchs, and after a few very extensive but also very enlightening conversations in the last episode, there's only one more person we need to talk to, and that's the big guy himself, Nines, so let's do it.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Okay, well, go on.
You've got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this: only a few people at the top have any real power.
Interesting, because Damsel also used the term pyramid scheme to describe the Camarilla. I guess she has been listening to Nine's speeches. Aren't you part of the Camarilla? Isn't the prince the leader of the Camarilla? This is all interesting, Nines, but I really do have to go. Can I go now? I think I'm going to stay and ask a few questions. So, you're not part of the Camarilla, I assume?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you.
Well, thank you.
See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be. Which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
I see. So what are you all about? I still don't understand. You were at the trial, isn't the prince the leader of all LA kindred? Well, I guess he would disagree. But yeah, tell me more about yourself.
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Alright, fair enough. Tell me more about that anarch-free state.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla? Not a fan of the prince, huh? Sounds like you're the prince of the Anarchs. Well, yeah, I mean the way that some of his followers idolize him, I guess that's not a completely wrong assessment. So I guess you're not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Alright, I thought so. You tried meeting with the Camarilla. Sounds like you're the prince of the Anarchs. Anarchs, lazy, loudmouth, street-fighting whiners. Truth hurts, don't it? I'm not sure if I would go that far. Yeah, have you ever tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right.
Ooh. Okay, I get it. You just want to kill them. Sounds like you're the prince of the Anarchs, says the man whose base of operations smells like cheap whiskey and piss. I mean, some of these dialogue options are clearly meant for someone who's playing like a Ventrue or maybe a Toreador, you know, someone who really looks down on the Anarchs, maybe even a Tremere, I don't know. But as a gangrel, I don't think this really applies. I would actually say that Ori probably sympathizes more with their ideals than with like the higher ups of the Camarilla, since I do get the impression that vampire high society also kind of looks down on gangrel. But on the other hand, you know, as a loner, she doesn't really work well in groups, and I think she's kind of suspect of collectives, so she wouldn't really want to join them either, I think. I guess you can kind of get behind Jack's approach to this because he's a little bit more laid back about all of this, but I don't think she's going to become an Anarch herself anytime soon. Yeah, I guess you could be called the Prince of the Anarchs, huh?
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
I see. So, you're fighting the good fight. I understand. One more question. Any advice you can give me? Your group just seems like a bunch of rebel posers and gangbangers to me. Again, that feels kind of like the Ventru dialogue choice here. Yeah, I don't know. Can you give me any advice?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
I mean, I would say that's all pretty reasonable advice. Although, I think my persuasion skill actually helped me out on some occasions already. So, being able to talk isn't always such a bad thing. Can you teach me how to fight? Thanks for all your helplines. And then we have the same option again. Yeah, I don't know. Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics.
Well...
Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Oh, well, that actually increased my stats. That's neat. But, in my defense, when Ori got attacked by the Sabbat, that happened in a cutscene. So it was another case of cutscene incompetence. I mean, so far, I didn't really have, like, huge troubles during combat, so I think my fighting is fine. But yeah, thanks for your help, I suppose.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Yeah, we will see about that. Like I said, I'm still very new to this, so I haven't really, decided on, like, a site that I want to pick, if I even want to pick a site. So, thanks for all the information, I suppose. Okay, well, that was interesting, but as always, let's try to talk to people at least twice.
Sorry, newbie. I got the whole city shouting in my ear right now. We'll have to rant some other night.
Okay, apparently he doesn't want to talk to me again. But I would like to have a look at my stats, since something has increased. I'm guessing it's like, a combat-related skill. Oh, I think it's Brawl. So my unarmed skill went up. Pretty sure I didn't invest anything in Brawl so far. And I mean, I do have a few points open, so I may wanna use them for something else. And like I said, I feel in terms of combat I'm doing fine at the moment. So let's maybe invest it in some other skills. Apparently I need a fairly high research skill if I want to make use of these books. And they would then help me to increase other skills. So let's maybe... I don't know, do we want to go for intelligence? It would be cheaper. But it also would make more sense to focus on persuasion for now, instead of increasing my intimidation. So maybe I'm going to get more scholarship, so I have persuasion 5, that should be pretty decent. Research 4. I'm not sure if that is enough for that one book that I picked up. No, I need research of 5 for this one. Okay, so I need to increase it at least like once more. Yeah, I guess I'm done here. I think I sufficiently talked to everyone. Let's leave this place and let's see what we want to do next. I think my quest did update while talking to Knights. So, let's see. You contacted Nines. After you are finished talking to him, report back to the prince before you go on investigating the Elizabeth Dane. Okay, so that's kind of my main quest, I guess. But I did get some other quests, and before I forget about it, we still have this one. So let's check out the surroundings and let's see if this place is somewhere nearby. Across the street from a bar. I mean, this is clearly a bar. Of course, I'm not really seeing anything too interesting across the street. What about this door? Is this a door I can open? Oh, yes, it is. All right. Oh, well. That's not what I expected to find here. Is this Muddy or Milton? One of them? Neither of them? Can I talk to this guy? Yes, I can.
Did you see it?
Did I see what? The headless corpse? It's kind of hard to miss. Yeah, if you're talking about that.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Who exactly? Have you seen, who did this?
These two guys, the dead guy and the other one, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
And, who was the other guy?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
Okay, so Muddy is the person who did this. I see. So, this dead guy and Muddy, what were they doing?
They was waiting on someone. They're going to do some kind of job, they're saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find a phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer...
Oh,
that's when he showed up.
So it wasn't Muddy. Muddy left, and then the killer came. I see. So he showed up just... did he just come in through the door, or how did he show up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Okay, so he may have been a vampire. And yeah, then what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear, and I saw it. And the dead guy went white like he seen the devil. And then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What exactly did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
Okay, interesting. So this may actually be related to our serial killer quest, huh? What about the other guy, Muddy? Did he come back? If you tell anyone that story, they'll lock you up forever. You should leave now. I mean, I kind of would ask about Muddy, but using the persuasion option also might be useful. Let's pick the persuade option.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
Right, you better do. Oh, a Masquerade redemption. Convince Bum to stay quiet. Oh, I see. Because now he's not going to talk about this. Well, I mean, I'm guessing this really only is useful to me if I already lost some Masquerade points. Unless I can kind of save up my redemptions in case I need them later. But that doesn't seem to be the case, right? So, I suppose this is kind of useless to me. Yeah, I definitely need to get up here and pick up whatever's lying on top of this. Not sure if I can just jump over here. Oh, no. This hurts me quite a bit. I shouldn't be trying to do this. Is there like another way up there? Well, there might be. Let's give this a try. Okay, here we go. That is much safer. So, what do we have here? Lucky Star room key. Huh. Okay. You found the shredded body of Milton at an abandoned warehouse, but Durbin was nowhere to be found. You did find a key to the Lucky Star motel, though. I don't remember seeing that on my map. So, this might not be here. And yeah, this one updated as well. So these two quests are actually related. You talked to a bum inside an abandoned warehouse, the scene of the latest grisly murder. The bum witnessed the killing and told you the killer grew claws and ripped the victim apart while saying something about revenge. Right. I mean, if I may just point this out, but let me go into my character sheet. One of my Protean skills is apparently growing claws. So my gangrel theory is still working. But I guess a werewolf would also apply. But okay, that's all very interesting. Now, I guess I can't follow up on this at the moment. I will go outside and see if I can check the map again. But I don't remember a Lucky Star hotel on the map. I mean, there was a hotel, but I think it had a different name. Alright, where's the next bus stop? I think we got one over here. Empire Arms, Skyline Apartments, Nocturne Theater, Parking, Confession, Venture Tower, Hospital, Hello Breck Hotel, The Last Round, Public Library. Okay, so no Lucky Star Hotel, and I'm pretty sure there wasn't one in Santa Monica either, so I guess at the moment I cannot continue with this quest. So let's have a look at my quest log again and let's see what else we can do. I mean, I suppose we can try one of these. Yeah. Attention, horse. Skelter wants to make Paddy disappear. She's a ghoul. Right, she's in that club confession that looks like a church, right? So let's maybe try to find her. I mean, it should be easy enough to find that one again, I guess. I think this is the way I came. Okay, now I remember where I am. This is the Venture Tower. What is going on? I hear someone shooting. The hell? Okay. This seems to be a dangerous place, huh? Yeah, and people are running? What is going on here? Oh yeah, there's definitely some kind of fight going on. Oh dear, do I want to get involved in that? I mean, I would kind of like to know what exactly is going on. Okay, just killed some random people who apparently were only armed with knives. Huh. Okay, weird. But yeah, I found the church again. Confession. Alright,
I beg your pardon.
let's
It's a nice
see
night
if
out, huh?
someone's around here I can talk to? Got a sewer entrance over here. But no one I can talk to on the outside. Let's check out the inside. Ooh, well, I mean, this clearly used to be a church at some point. And apparently now it has been turned into another very gothy club. Oh, let's talk to some people. If I buy you a drink, I won't be wasting my time, right? I like your cans. Oh baby, damn baby. Oh yeah, it's nothing, excuse me. These pickup lines are getting worse. I like your cans, I suppose. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean or what it's referring to, but it's just so absurd that I kind of want to take it.
I stopped experimenting with girls who live in their parents' basement back in high school. Get lost.
These rejections are quite devastating. Okay, so again, no luck for Ori in that regard. Also, apparently, the only people I can flirt with are the women. So far, I haven't met like a man where I could use a lame pickup line.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird, because I don't know of any parties going on.
Why does everyone always see that I'm a vampire? I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you have the wrong person. Vampires, huh? I don't think you know what you think you know, but... Yeah, how do you come to this idea that I'm a vampire?
No, come on. It's totally cool.
Oh, it's her, okay.
I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Well, as it happens, you are just the person I'm looking for. Fine, who? Who is this lucky someone? Okay. Yeah, who are you looking for?
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
I see. Well, I've been told he doesn't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I do know him. I saw him recently. No, I don't know him. Never heard of him. Happy. I may have heard his name. I don't know. Yeah, I may have heard his name, I suppose.
Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably, like, too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
Alright, look, I have to go. Piss off. Well, this isn't really much of a choice here.
No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around.
Oh wait, Kent, actually, yes, I saw him recently. I'm a busy girl. Why should I? I said goodbye. Okay, I don't know. Let's try to use the option where I pretend I actually know him.
You are totally awesome. It just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cute or care what you look like to be a cool girl. So, where is Kent?
You kind of flatter me, more so than most other people anyway. I just saw him out in the alley. He was angry. He stained his loafers. He went to San Diego for some business deals he had to act fast on. I think I was mistaken. I didn't see him. So what happens if I use my persuade here? That seems interesting.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll just drive down there. He'll be looking for you. Oh, so basically I just sent her away to a different place instead of, killing her. I mean, that's an option I can get behind. It's probably not what Skelter wanted me to do, but he was a rude ass anyway, so I don't mind not really following his advice. But yeah, I guess I have to report back to Skelter. But since I'm here, I may as well look around a little bit. Also seems that they're playing Ministry in the church. I guess it's kind of fitting as a song. Oh, I can dance again. I can make my stupid dance, and now everyone stops dancing and is just leaving. This is so weird. But yeah, let's see if I can talk to anyone else around here. It's Ministry. Even I recognize this.
Not interested.
Yeah, whenever I come too close to anyone, they're always like, leave me alone, I'm not interested. I don't even have to say anything to them. Oh, I can talk to the barkeeper.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a shot. House rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beat priestess, and it's time to confess.
Beat priestess? Who are you? Are you a bartender or a groupie for the cure? She could be both. Let's pick that option.
Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess?
Well, let's see. Too much. Nothing I can talk about, though. A few nights ago, the life I knew was obliterated. That warehouse that blew up in Santa Monica, that was me. Well, sure, let's confess.
Oh, yeah? I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet?
Intrigued? Go on. You've got 10 seconds. Sorry, not interested. Excuse me. Sure. Tell me exactly what you need.
Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
Okay. Well, I mean, that sounds like a fairly easy task. I'll do it. That's it. What's in it for me? I'll have to think about it. Yeah, what exactly is in it for me, though?
Drinks on the house. For a week.
Yeah, the problem is apparently vampires don't drink. I'll have to think about it, excuse me. Can you offer something else, maybe?
You want cash? Whatever, I can do that.
Ah, there we go.
Question is, are you worth it?
I probably am. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Why not?
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beat priestess. Later, darling.
No street fights. Well, that's lame. Back in a minute. I just hope someone does something they'll regret. They probably do. Okay, well, looks like I actually picked up another quest here. Yeah, looks like these are all the people I can talk to. Can't go any further into this place either. Can I talk to you again?
Hello there.
Okay, we have even more lame pickup lines. Let's see. Hi, so do you like stuff and things? You complete me. I'll bet you like $10 you won't make out with me. Oh, sorry to bother you, excuse me. So, do you like stuff?
I'm sorry. I like men. A lot.
Okay, I mean, that is at least a reasonable rejection. You know, it's not rude or just mean-spirited. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. Yeah, looks like my work here is done. Let's leave again. Now, let me have a look at my quest log. A confession. Venus Dare wants you to go to the parking lot next to the Empire Arms Hotel and tell the Russians that she doesn't have their money. I mean, that actually sounds kind of easy. A little bit too easy, if you ask me. But maybe I will first finish this one. So I will head back to the last round and tell Skelter that the problem is solved, more or less. So I think I went through this little alley over here. Although this seems to be a really dangerous place with random street fights erupting. Yeah, I think this is... What is going on? Is it like the people in the hazmat suit that talk like that? Might be. Okay, this is the right place. Now, let's go inside.
What's up?
I took care of the petty problem, yes.
Good work. And ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
Okay, apparently he doesn't really care about how I solved the problem. I mean, he probably assumes that I just killed her, so doesn't really matter. I did what I did for the good of the Masquerade later. I've got a couple of questions, glad to be of service for such a just cause. Nah, I did it for the Masquerade, I suppose. Not that it really matters. Okay, it looks like, yep, that's the end of that quest. I did get more points for it, so I would have enough to push my research all the way up to 5, which means I can use the book, but maybe I'm going to save my points for now. I also need to increase my lockpicking a bit, and I think I would like to have my hacking at 5 as well. For example, that one computer to open the safe needed 6. So I still have other options that need more points. Okay, I mean, we have a bit of time left in this episode. So what do we want to do? I mean, I might want to check out this one again, because I have been to the Skyline Apartments. Didn't see Paul, but I guess he might be there now. So maybe I will head back to the apartments. I also think that the Empire Arms Hotel is actually like next to the Skyline Apartments, so I may be able to check that out as well. But first, let's return to the apartment complex, and maybe we can find that ghoul. Also, that's kinda odd, is it not? I haven't seen this before. Can I? Oh, I can go inside this place. Huh, okay, my curiosity is piqued. Let's check this out. Ooh. What is this place? Bed? 508? Okay, well, this is just locked. What the hell is this place? Apparently we do have a book over here. Thaumaturgical creatures. What is it? Diary. Okay, it's just a random book. Thaumaturgical creatures. E-Banking's Regent, Chicago. Gargoyles. During the medieval conflict with the Tzimishke clan, Tremere delved further into secret blood magics and created a race of protectors known as gargoyles. Since their inception, gargoyles have been used as scouts, warriors, and sentries. Gargoyles are monsters, vampires by virtue of the blood and flesh through which they are created. They are no more than the detritus of other clans given a second chance to serve their Tremere creators. Unfortunately, many have wrongly come to view their service as slavery and have fled their masters in search of some delusional utopia. Most escaped gargoyles live in isolation, preferring solitude to even the company of their own kind. I wonder why that is. Homunculi. For the most menial and mindless tasks, many Tremere create what is called a homunculus. These are mindless creatures which take many forms, winged, many-legged, or otherwise. Homunculi are unfailingly loyal, but their appearance makes them a serious threat to breaking the Masquerade. And gargoyles don't? I mean, if they look like gargoyles usually look like in art and so on. So what's the difference? Maybe the gargoyles look human, just like the ghouls. I have no idea. I'm wondering if there's like maybe a book that is a secret mechanism to open a hidden door, but doesn't look like it. But I mean, you have to check, right? Especially since there's some suspicious gaps in between the books. Oh dear, this looks like a proper maze. What is going on? Oh, hang on a second. There's something over here. Ooh. Who are you, mysterious person?
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Oh, are you the Regent? Was that purple light the mystical sun? I mean, if it was, then your riddle was honestly not very good, because I didn't look for something like that. I was looking for something that looked more like an actual sun. But fair enough, I found you anyway. Okay, I guess you're the Regent.
Strauss. Maximilian
there
Strauss.
We go.
I am the Regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Thanks. What exactly is a chantry? A Regent? What's that? I'm new around here, Max. What's the word on the street? Yeah, what is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Okay, that's interesting. And you're the Regent. What exactly is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Can you tell me about the mysteries? I'm new around here, Max. I like how she just casually refers to him as Max. But again, I would like to ask all the questions first before I start to get snarky, because I need to learn. So tell me about the mysteries.
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood.
Of course.
You would do best not to look into them any further.
Then why did you invite me? I'm not a Tremere, you know. Okay, what can you tell me, Mick? What's going on in downtown? Yeah, so what exactly can you tell me? Why did you even invite me?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
So did you just invite me here to give me some weird lessons? Thanks, Dad.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Yeah, I heard about that. Can you tell me more about it?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites. The local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Alright, I understand. Dude, that shit is whack. Yeah, I guess it's interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Well, but I mean, the Anarchs asked me to investigate this, so I find it hard to believe that they're behind it. Interesting you should think that. I'm already looking into it for the Anarchs. Camarilla, what's that all about? Whatever, I had a few more questions. There's only room for one of us in that soapbox. I'm out of here. Yeah, again, let's try to get some information out of him first. So tell me about the Camarilla.
The Camarilla? It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Alright, well, that's pretty much what I heard before. Can I ask you a few more questions about the Camarilla? There was something else. Sounds like another bullshit excuse for you capes to impose control. So I guess he's maybe a little bit more positively disposed towards the Camarilla. But yeah, I have more questions first.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Are all vampires part of the Camarilla? Why aren't the Anarchs in the Camarilla? Well, I mean, the second question already kinda answers the first, right? What do you think of Prince Lacroix? So why aren't the Anarchs in the Camarilla?
The Anarchs feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance.
I see. An interesting observation. I have a few more questions about the Camarilla. Whatever, I think the Anarchs have it right. They don't need your babysitting. The last thing I need is a bunch of geezers telling me what's up. True. But again, while I kinda would like to use some of these snarky options, I also kinda want to ask more questions, so I don't want to close that door. Let's pick option number 1.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Yeah, what do you think of the prince?
Lacroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
Well, you're being very vague and, almost defensive about this. It's alright, you can trust me. What is your true opinion of him? Okay, come on, let's spill the beans. What do you really think of him?
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian Lacroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
So you are in favor of the Camarilla, but you don't really like Lacroix all that much. Interesting. Perhaps you think you can do a better job. I think your words betray a disloyalty to Lacroix. I honestly couldn't care about that. So, do you think you would make a better prince?
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla.
Right. In that order? Very perceptive, by the way.
You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
Very perceptive that she noticed that he mentioned clan before Camarilla. I hope so. I have a few more questions about the Camarilla. Do I have more questions?
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Are all vampires a part of the Camarilla? Well, obviously not, but I guess it doesn't hurt to ask it anyway.
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla. And the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
I do. Yeah, good things Nines Rodriguez was there to help me out, or whatever. They were about to get a beatdown before Nines showed up. Yeah, totally. I totally would have been able to take them if it wasn't for that cutscene.
Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
Yeah, that's true. I was just waiting to make my move. I wish. But the second time, during that cutscene, I think I would have been able to take on like 3 Sabbat vampires.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Well, the plot thickens. What are your purposes? And your purpose and the prince's purpose is the same? Apparently not.
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that.
Yeah, you already
Even
told
if he
me
weren't
that.
as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be.
Okay.
But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
So I guess he's not going to give me more information on that. Yeah, I think I have more questions, though.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
But not about the Camarilla, but maybe about other stuff.
Of course.
I have a few questions for you. Maybe I could look into the epidemic for you. Well, since I'm kinda on that job already, sure, why not?
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
Okay, that's pretty neat, so I can work for you and the Anarchs at the same time. So, what's in it for me?
I will ponder the nature of your payment while you are gone. Believe me, I will treat you fairly, neonate, and your service to the Camarilla won't be forgotten.
Right. Alright, I'll take care of it. Forget I won't work for free. Do I have more questions?
What is it you would like to know?
I'm pretty sure I asked all the questions about the Camarilla.
Of course. What is it you would like to know?
Do I have something here? Okay, basically I'm just moving in circles now. So I guess I exhausted all my dialogue options. Okay, well, that's pretty interesting. So I met the Regent and he did kinda give me a task, although it doesn't actually show up here.
Hello,
But as always, let's
neonate.
talk to someone
How
at
can I
least
be of
twice.
assistance?
Let's see.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I have already asked him
An
to
interesting
deal with the
proposition.
epidemic.
If you succeed in finding the... I will ponder the nature...
So let's maybe make sure we actually agree to do the job.
Very well.
Okay, here we go. So I guess that's all I needed to do. And yeah, now I have an additional quest here. Alright, well, this was fairly interesting, and I guess the episode is getting long enough, so I'm going to make a cut here, and as always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.